thing is, and I do have the Anita's True Red, okay? Because this is the True Red that really stays red so far. It's stayed red for me, okay? Um, some of the reds that I've used in the past, they fade out, especially if you're going to put resin on it or it's next to a white, it bleeds into the white. This one has not. I have not had that yet, so I'll stay with that one. Okay, and so I am experimenting here today simply because I want a silver that is as true to its word, silver. I need it to pop off of that canvas, and so that's why I'm doing this experimenting. And I do think that I may just sticking up some my base coat with the dioxanine purple, dioxanine, um, simply because I want it as a base, and I don't want it to be, I don't want you to actually look through it. I don't want you to see through it. I want it to be, bam, purple on that canvas. All right, so I'm going to mix some up here. So that's going to be 2 parts paint, 2 parts floetrol, and some water. I'm not using anything to create cells. Cells created will be from strictly the floetrol. It'll be strictly, so I got a little mound now. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see in that dark color there, but it makes a little mound. Okay. I'm going to kind of brush this up a little bit. I did use my brush to moisten the canvas and just sort of like get my edges. It is Monday. It is, yes, indeed, the first full week in November. Guys, we are so close to the holidays and weddings, and I'm excited. Decorations, you know, after Thanksgiving, the big turkey day, comes Christmas, right? And then, of course, New Year's. So, with that said, my next videos, of course, are going to be for holiday decorations. So, and wedding decorations. I'm going to try to make this paint flow all over this canvas with little to no manipulation. That's not going to happen because I did thicken up this paint. So I think I'm going to take a craft stick and help me out with that to move it. It's like icing a cake. Maybe I shouldn't be thinking about cake so soon, huh? I'm thinking I need to get me a tool, because sometimes if I'm, you know, I'm in a hurry, but I'm not in a hurry, but I do want to like get this paint smooth out here, smoothing out, and I cannot talk today. It's Monday. Forgive me, guys. My tongue is heavy. My tongue is so heavy this morning. Oh my goodness. Okay. I have spatulas, and I'm going to need to move my yellows and my orange. I'm not certain if I'm going to need those emergencies. Those are my standbys. Okay. I did thicken up the paint. I'm kind of glad that I did, because as I'm smoothing it out, I'm not able to actually see through to the canvas. And that's, you know, that was all like, no, didn't want that. So, and I don't mind that it'll take a little bit to move it. I'm good with that. You know what I mean? So that you get the look that you want. And that's what this is all about. Okay. It's almost done, guys. Almost done. I wasn't planning to move around like this, so I do have cups and paints in the way. Don't want to knock them over. Definitely don't want to do that. Had a great weekend. You know, my church friends and I, we go out on Sunday evenings. After church, we go to dinner. And it's just a really good fellowship time to be around other people and talk to one another and laugh and we just have a good time, a good clean time, fun, you know, good food, good friends, good fun, right? And yesterday we did have another couple that joined us from the church. And we just had a good time together, sitting down, eating and talking and watching the kids crack open the crab legs, and you know, you're not having to do it for them. It's just really fun, you know. We had a waitress who she tried to say that it wasn't her first time, but you know, we found out it was her first time, you know. But it was okay. It was okay. That's hard work. I'm just here to tell you. That's hard work. And that's some work that I myself, I'm not going to say, they say never. But I know that's not a profession that I'd want to do. Because the first time somebody get nasty, I'm going to be like, uh-oh, time to go. Time to go. So there was a spot here on the canvas. And I'm going to let my runoff run onto this canvas. There was a spot here on the canvas that I wasn't happy with. So I used my fingers, my little fingers there, to tap that paint in. And in doing so, I pushed quite a bit in. No, I did not tape my canvas off, guys. No, I didn't. Ooh. I do know that a lot of artists do tape their canvas off. You know, that's patience. Now that, my friends, is patience. Patience is a virtue. Yes, 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 yes. So basically what I wanted was a smooth canvas like this. I do see a couple of spots down here toward the bottom. Then I want the paint to just glide over. I don't want to do the finger thing like I did before. But I do want to make this a short video, so I just might go ahead, if the paint doesn't hurry up and get on down there, I am going to go ahead and tap it. Boop. I did. And there it is. And there's another spot. Boop. Okay. And just making sure my sides have paint on them. The corners. I'm waiting on that. There we go. Okay. Now, there's some places right here to the side. All right. Now, this canvas. Next. We want to get the paint moving onto this one. Okay, and I like that I'm able to use the other canvas for the runoff. I like that. Yeah, I like that. It's not going to hurt it, right? Okay, now I'm going to like smooth this paint on around here. Share the love, share the love. Okay. I'm going to move it back down this way. I can actually see it. It's dark, but I can actually see it moving. Looks like I have something here. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe a clump of floetrol that got through. I'm not certain. There we go. Okay. This is a dark purple, but guys, I'm telling you, if you don't mix it up right, and I'm not saying that I have mixed it up right, you can actually see through it. So that's why I thickened the paint up some. All right. Do you see some spots here I need to smooth out with my craft stick? Let's go ahead and get that done. These, of course, this is something that you can fix up later. All right. Not sure why I have some spots here that want to take up residence on my canvas. Definitely not going to have that. So, I believe that's some floetrol that got through. I can't live there. Wow. Okay, I believe I'm going to have to pop a few bubbles. That is in order. Okay, guys, you know what time it is. Bub off. And I'm just going to torch it just enough to move the bubbles. Now, I know this is full because I did it over the weekend. This is amazing to me. And maybe, and I know nobody used them, huh? I know no one used them. I did them all three. I did. I have a backup to the backup plan. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we have. Smooth surfaces. Okay, so guys, the theme is purple and silver and red, right? I used the this particular cup on the red because I can squeeze it and make the line small or wide or tiny. Okay, with the silver, okay, none of these paints, guys, have anything in them except for floetrol, paint, and water. What I am finding here is that the metallics tend to be thicker no matter you pour. You have to be very careful because you might end up pouring and make it too thin. It seems like once it's too thin, right, it's hard to get it to a consistency where you want to use it on your canvas. So, with that said, I'm going to kind of refresh by stirring my cups here. While the paint go ahead and soaks into the canvas a bit. And down around the sides. And looks like I dropped some silver there. I'm not certain how, but okay. Stirring the pearl. It's also kind of thick. And the plum. So, I'm not sure what is this. Whatever it is, you cannot live here. Glitter. Glitter, glitter, glitter. Okay. So, I am going to, at this point, boom. Okay. Okay. And so I started slightly off with the canvas so that you have that there and there and there. I do not have them close together because I want the paint to go down the sides on the inside. Okay, so now I'm going to use metallic purple, Metallico. Okay. All right. And it just did its own thing, and yes, it made blobs, but, you know, I think I'm going to leave it just like that. There's one there, and there's one there. Let that be the way this is going to look. Okay, and ooh, I'm so excited. When do I put my red on? I'm so excited. And I'm excited because the purple does look like it's going to stay purple. It may darken some, but not too much. And that is what I was worried about. This is the PLC Stones. Is the true red, guys. And I promise it looks like this thickened up while it was sitting there. Oh my goodness. These are some good paints. These are. They are. They are. But I think I'm going to have to put a little water in here. Stir, 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 stir. That's better. All right, guys. So I want to get that pinch just right. I want to come up to the top above. Okay. Don't know. Again, that's why they call these experiments. I don't want to blow it with the blow dryer. You know what I think, guys? I'm going to pour it with one of these cups. Reason being, when I pinch, 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 going to come up slightly above the red, but on it. There you go. All right. right, and I'm also going to, there's a little of that sterling, what is it, sterling silver here? That looks like it's more of a pearl to me. Yeah. Don't want much. Probably could have thinned this out a bit. Okay, guys. I don't want to tilt. Period. And I think I like it. I don't want to see any cell action because I want it to just do its thing, right? Just do your thing. That red is bright and vibrant enough. I don't need any more on it. I want to leave it just like that. I have the white, but with that pearl, I don't need it. Okay, so really don't want to move it. Let me see if I can just show you here what we have. Let's come here. There we go, guys. With that said, you do have a good idea of what these two pictures are going to look like. I'm just going to turn it around a bit so that you're really able to see. This is my red, purple, and silver experiment. Looks like it did a great job, right? We made that purple dioxazine a little bit thicker, and so it's not showing through the canvas, okay? And I'm just gonna let these paints do their thing, right? However, I do know that I have not added any torch to it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. I'm not getting too close, because again, I didn't want any cells on this painting. But we don't want any bubbles to burst afterwards. It's horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. That's the look I was going for, guys. Thank you for joining me this Monday morning, the first week, full week in November. We're going to see what these paints do in about 20 to 30 minutes. And I will take some pictures and upload them. Thank you for joining me. This is Nisi with Gifted Glory. You have a great day. I'm telling you, get you some healthy food for lunch and dinner. Kick back if you're at home, grab the remote, watching some good movies. Oh, by the way, Hallmark Channel does have Christmas movies all month long. You can switch back and forth, watch some good movies. Thank you for joining me, and you do have a blessed day. Bye-bye now. Okay, guys, so I went ahead and I used my trusty little straw. Okay, I used the straw because the paint seemed to be doing something, moving a different kind of way. So I went ahead and I just blew it out with the straw. That's the result of that canvas. And as you can see, in certain places, it is creating cells, but not super big or bad. All right, and here's the next canvas. There's some cell action that I'm not going to do anything to make that come anymore. We'll see in about 20 to 30 minutes, right? The next hour. I did just take the straw And go ahead and blow it out. You do see in some areas, you'll see a little bit of cell action, but that's just about it. Okay. And so that is the two. We're waiting to see what they dry like in about an hour or two. Thank you for joining me. Please like and subscribe to my channel. And if you can't have a good day, then you need to follow your knees and pray. Ooh, that's a good one. It rhymes. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.